The GOP is dying, and this is how we end them. Now, I know you think I'm crazy. Wait a minute, Darren. They just passed a bill. They even got 10 Democrats that support it, like Schumer, who's soon to be not a minority leader. Well, here's the thing. They're not thinking long term. You see, we got elections coming up. We got special elections happening in Florida that could turn the tide of the House and Senate. And we have November elections coming up that could turn the tide of the House and Senate. And right now, Donald Trump is major unpopular, especially since now MAGA people understand that there's a chance that he's going to get rid of Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, Affordable Care Act, and VA benefits. Now MAGA people are believing it. And now you got all these town halls that have gone viral in red states of people being dragged away for speaking out by secret private police and being pulled out of the office for speaking out. So it's been beautiful on our end because in the long term, they're just totally screwed. They are. I can't even hold it back. Here's the thing that's beautiful. This is how we put them to bed. Listen to the end. The biggest thing we're doing right now is spreading word on videos like this that people have to get in touch with indivisible.org. Go over there. I don't get paid to tell you that. I'm not working for them. I'm just on their email list, and they're the best thing ever. They basically have been putting in the red and the blue states what happens if in the red and blue states these things happen. And what I'm saying to you right now is I like to put it out like this. I like to say it like this to everyone. If you really are, in fact, trying to, how do I put this? Trying to really make a difference to change over the GOP's majority, then the biggest thing you can do is knowing how to talk to your reps in your state, whether you're in a blue or red state, or knowing how to talk to the people who are in these contested states and reach out to them and spread word on them. We can put a nail in their coffin with their own policies. I mean, threatening Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, threatening VA benefits, and threatening the Affordable Care Act threatens everybody, especially the MAGA red. So there's a chance to turn this around, especially when you got the GOP walking out on their own constituents and calling them Democratic plants. That's a bunch of bull. I'm telling you right now, the biggest thing that's happening is that we're going to have a major shift inside of, 10 months, 9 months that are going to happen where they're not going to go back and back up these guys when they're cutting out their funding. I'm telling you, it's happening. The other thing you want to understand is we're recording everything, especially the federal government on the judicial branch. Some of these people this year are not going to have jobs and going to go. So let me give you the list of people I think are going to not have jobs and go. Starting with Border Czar. He just said he ignores the courts and the federal judges anytime he wants. Yeah, he's going to go. He's going to get hit with some stuff by the feds, and it's going to be on, baby. Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi's walking into it. She's already making tremendous mistakes, like when they messed up the Hegseth trial trying to say that transgender people are inferior and don't have the ability to be good soldiers. So they use statistics, but the problem is that statistics these idiots use were actually proving that transgender people are just as good. And the judge had to stop and say, listen, go get ready. You guys aren't even ready. They're giving them enough rope to hang themselves. Or what about the trial that's happening with 14 states, including my state here in Illinois, for getting Elon Musk out of court? That's going to be interesting because getting him out of his position, now to remove him from government. That's going to be interesting because the DOJ signed an affidavit saying that they were going to that Elon Musk was not head of Doge. He was not head of Doge, but yet 2 weeks later you got in the State of the Union Trump saying he's head of Doge. You got paperwork out there from the GOP saying they're head of Doge. Heads are going to roll. And it's going to start with the U.S. Attorney's Office. It's going to be secretaries of state. It's going to be cabinet members. Elon is going to be removed from from office. And eventually, he's going to go to jail. That's going to take some time. That one's going to take some time. But he's going down. But in the meanwhile, he's going to get removed from power, and he knows it. That's why he gave $100 million to Donald Trump's PAC to fight politics and everything, because he's losing his relevance. Why do we know he's losing his relevance? Because good old Donnie Trump removed him from firing anybody in any of the departments. It's on. It's on. They're in trouble. They're in big, big, big trouble. And they're walking into it every step of the way. There's a whole hit list of all the president's men and women who are going down because of this mess. So don't think for 1 second that we're not winning, that we're not standing up. But the best part is the GOP. This is the end. This is the end. It's not going to happen tomorrow, the week after next, but people are going to start rolling out. They're either going to resign and get out before it's too late, like rats on a sinking ship, or they're in trouble. Doesn't look like it right now, and this is what I tell everybody. Listen, you got to make sure that you don't confuse execution with effectiveness. They're executing a lot over the last 8+ weeks, but we're in the 9th week. But the effectiveness has been us winning 34 out of 35 judgments from federal judges, from the Supreme Court, the Appeals Court, the Circuit Court down. We're winning. And that's what you need to know. Subscribe to my channel to hear the truth.